Welcome back to Spank Ranch Garage. Since some of you were so butthurt that I didn't chip any branches with the chipper after fixing it, let's go chip some branches. We got a side job we can go do. My trip that I was supposed to take with the chipper was canceled, so I guess everything happens for a reason. Gonna go do a tree job with my dad, just a little evergreen or something out front. We'll go knock that down, chip all the branches up, so let's see what happens. Got a juicer up. Yeah, I've done nothing to this since the last video, and that was weeks ago. It's just getting dirty, sitting under a tree, so I guess we'll give it a little run. Picked up some sweet 72-inch forks for the backhoe. That'll be an upcoming video there. Now this is the unit here. What kind of tree is this? Some kind of pine tree. I don't know. But anyway, it's got a lot of branches on it. Should be a nice little test for the chipper. I think 2.5. But it's got the flip over ball, the pintle, it does everything.
You can drop the jack too and that'll lower it too.
Yeah. Well,
you got your eye protection? Where's your eye protection?
yeah, it's closer to 5-inch, but we'll see what she does. I think it'll take it because it tapers pretty quick and there's a whole bunch of brush on it.
Better not cut you in, see if it'll do it.
Tree guy who's cutting the branches, so we got to take a pause here. That's okay. Time for a cold soda. Yeah, chips are not quite all staying contained in the trailer, though we're catching 90% of them. But the chipper does well. I mean, I put some like 16, 18-foot branches in there, and it chomped it the whole way. Minimal recovery time afterwards, so I think this little Ford 4-cylinder is going to get the job done for us. even when hot, never got warm, never leaked anything. Really happy with this unit. Seems to do exactly what it's advertised to do. Well, Beaver getting it. Yeah, look at this oil pressure. So I don't know how long we were actually chipping there. Definitely no more than an hour. And you can fill a whole 6x12 dump trailer. Not fill, but put a good coating in it. It certainly is chuck and duck. Throw it in there, get out of the way. Seems pretty great. I mean, I can't complain at all. I put stuff up to almost 5" in, and yeah, it feels it, but it takes it. So, it does everything I want, and I'm not into it for a lot of money. Pops is on a fixed income. Look what kind of truck he bought. Jeez. 2025. We're on to the next one. Look at that. Proper long bed truck. Love to see it. Well, that wraps up this job with the old chipper. It did really well. So that was a soft pine tree and it was all green. So we were able to chip all the branches, including the top maybe 12 to 15 foot of the tree in probably only 45 minutes of run time. It takes longer to gather up the branches, drag them over to the chipper than it does to actually chip them. You're hard pressed to outfeed this machine. I mean, even with a 4-cylinder and the recovery time between big branches, you can really throw some branches through this. It just gobbles them up. Really good chip quality. I can't say anything bad about it. I'm really happy with it. Now, we will be taking this to West Virginia where it will reside for the rest of its useful life, and we'll see if it's different there. The only difference would be that our wood is quite a bit harder. We have a lot of tulip poplar, which is not, you could say it's a hardwood, you could say it's a softwood. I don't know, it seems to be a matter of opinion, but I do know that those branches will be quite a bit more for this thing to chew on, though it may actually chip easier because it's not as stringy as that soft pine we were doing. We also have some locust and probably some oak, but we'll see how it does with all that as well. I don't know much about trees. Well, anyway, just wanted to bang out this quick little video, show especially the haters that like to let me know how bad of a mechanic I am, that this chipper does indeed run and chip branches. The thing you got to remember about this channel is it's primarily a repair channel where I fix stuff, but I also use it. That may not always happen in the same episode. The big picture here is I am slowly purchasing, acquiring, repairing, and delivering equipment to eventually build another property, and all of that is being filmed as it goes, but it doesn't happen in a week, unfortunately. So anyway, like always, thanks for watching Spank Ranch Garage. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments. I'll see you next time.